Hey everybody, Teresa here from Inspiration Cards, and today I'm going to show you how to decorate the new pillow boxes that are part of the Be Mine suite in the January to April mini catalog. I hope you like it. So let's flip this around and get started. So here's what I'm going to show you how to make today. It's a cute covered pillow box using all the pieces from the Be Mine suite. That's part of the January to April mini catalog. So what you're going to start with is the pillow box itself. So it already comes with the adhesive on there already, which I love. So, but before we get folding that up, I actually want to get to stamping on the pillow box itself. So we're going to stamp a little trail and some hearts on either side of the pillow box. So it'll end up looking like that. So I'm going to start with the little dotted trail and my Tuxedo Black Memento ink. And it's the perfect size. It fits right across. So I'm just going to flip it so it goes in the other direction on the other side. Here we go. Ooh, must have wiggled. Okay, and I'm going to add in this little cluster of hearts. And with that, I'm going to use my Sweet Sorbet ink, because that's one of the colors in the designer series paper. Okay, and we'll put a few up here and a few down there, just like that. All right, so let me give this a close. And I'm going to set this aside because I want to give this plenty of time to dry before I start kind of folding it and sticking it together. I don't need to smudge it any more than it already has been. All right, so we're going to create a little text bubble. One of the first things I saw when I saw this punch, when I saw the body of the bumblebee, I actually saw a speech bubble. So we're going to do that with just a scrap of basic white. There we go. And on there, we're going to add, oh, you know what? Let's put love you on there. And again, I'm going to use my Tuxedo Black for the sentiment. That right in the center. There we go. And that same little cluster of hearts is going to go on there as well. They fit in there just perfect. All right, so we're going to let that dry, and while it does, we're going to get to cutting our pattern paper. So I picked two different designs from this pack of paper. And as always, all the designs are double-sided. So this design here are Sweet Sorbet, and I want to say Petal Pink, but I could be wrong. No, it is Petal Pink on one side. So it's going to be 2 1/4 inches by 10. So there's our 2 1/4. And then I'm just going to trim off a couple inches there. There we go. And I'll hold on to that for another project. And then for the little pinwheel, you need a 2 by 2 square. You can make them as large as you like, but with this little pillow box, wanted to keep it a little smaller. I don't want to overwhelm that little box. All right, so this is just going to simply get wrapped around. So, but for this guy here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use each of the points and cut towards the center. Now you don't want to cut all the way into the center because you need somewhere to stick your glue dots to make sure it all stays put. Here we go. So 4 little slits all the way around. And now we're going to use our glue dots to make our pinwheel. All right, so I'm just going to shuffle this around. And I'm going to use the spatula end of my Take Your Pick tool. And we're going to do some layering with our glue dots here. And you can take one corner from each quarter, I guess, there we go, to make your pinwheel. And you want to press that down nice and firmly. They stick really good to your glue dot. Go. And we got one more corner to fold. Here we go. And I'm going to stick one more, actually I'm going to stick a couple on the back here. There we go. And on the front are those cute little gems. There we go. We're going to add one right in the center. And you know what? This time I think we're going to, let's match the designer series paper and put an extra little daisy right there in the center. So there we go. And I'm going to grab my cute little speech bubble here. And let's throw a couple more glue dots on the back there. There we go. All right, now to squish our pillow box. So you can see everything's been kind of scored already. So I like to get all my pieces kind of folded up to start, and then I will peel off the paper to reveal our lovely adhesive. So there we go. Okay, so I'm just going to peel that off just like that. Squish it in. Yeah, I actually find it easier to go this way, so that way I can see how I'm lining up my edges. Because this is very strong adhesive. Once you get this stuck, that's it. It is stuck. There is. Repositioning would be really tricky. So fold that down, and again, just so you can line that up there with the edge from the layer that's going to go on top. Squish that in. Just like that. So then we got our cute little decorated sides. That folds in just like that. And you can fill it with Oh goodness, you can fill it with lots of little things. You could fill it with chocolates. You could actually fit a couple of little fidgets or cute little toys. If you have someone who's into Hot Wheels, you could actually probably fit at least one Hot Wheel in there, depending on how big they are. If you remember the micro machines from back in the day, you could fit like a whole handful of micro machines in here. Sorry, my kids watched Home Alone the other day, and so apparently I'm remembering micro machines. We used to have a bunch in our house. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this around first. There we go. And then I'm gonna add my glue dot. There we go. And once I actually get it filled, I will add a few more to make sure it stays nice and secure. But in the meantime, until I fill it, one will do quite nicely. So there we go. All right, and I'm gonna stick my pinwheel on first. Here we go. And then my speech bubble right in there. There you go. If you liked it, I would really appreciate it if you would like and share the video so that others can enjoy the project as well. If you ever have any questions about Stampin' Up! Or paper crafting in general, I'm happy to answer any and all of your questions. So just drop it in the comments below, or you can email me at inspirationwiththeresa@gmail.com. For other project ideas, Stampin' tips, and more, you'll want to check me out on social. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram, or you can check out my blog at inspirationcards.com. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future videos. See you soon, everybody.